Hello everybody, so today I have a pretty cool custom map that I found that I just wanted to give a bit of a whirl because it's actually really fun and it looks really cool and it's just like in a genius looking design. So if there's something that's like just that cool, I might just make a video on it, so let's just go for it. To do this, I'll just be doing a pretty chill little strategy type thing that I just came up with, like one-off. I'll also just using Etienne because I want to kind of try out the Etienne buff. I'm going to be doing more of that later on like some of the actual Ninja Kiwi maps, but for this one I'm just going to be doing something chill. So we're going to be going for Etienne, the Bloon Solver, Preemptive Strike, and Moab Eliminator. This kind of has synergy together like in different areas. The one little issue is that there really is not a lot of space for Bloon Solver to go, and I think the Bloons move faster on this map. I can't really be quite sure. I feel like those mobs are speeding through it very quickly, but nonetheless the lanes are like really short and they do spread out a little bit. They alternate, so two paths going straight down from each and every one, back and forth kind of thing. You should see how it works out pretty easily. There's just a red dotted line where the paths are. There's some water and all of that, and you can't place anything outside. I did look around for like removable objects and stuff like that. I didn't see anything, but if there is, oh well, I guess I just missed that. I remember one other map I played, there's like a pretty big removable object where like a crane comes down and puts a platform in the middle. I think it was like one of the chasm maps, but I just completely missed that. So maybe I'll go and recheck that map out because it seems like a cool interaction. You really can do a lot with the custom maps now, and maybe if I have time, maybe more over the summer, I might get back into making some custom maps because I did some pretty cool ones earlier. But anyways, the strategy is pretty good. I think it's alright. It would work a bit better if the map is a bit longer, so Bloon Solver has the length to be able to take out some of the BFBs. I was getting some cleanup issues just because Bloon Solver wasn't really able to do its part mostly. So the cleanup was lacking a little bit, which was causing a few issues here and there. I ended up having to get some support just to hold the ZOMGs back a little bit so that the Bloon Solver would get more space to clean up. That's also kind of an odd thing where if you need more cleanup, sometimes it's better to get things that don't really do cleanup at all. Yeah, that's like just a weird case where that can happen. But other than that, the Moab Eliminator took out the ZOMGs pretty well, and the Preemptive Strike took out like DDTs and did some general damage. Preemptive Strike's an interesting tower that I also want to try using a bit more. Like there's some cool things you can do with Brickle and Preemptive Strike, so that would be fun to do. But for now, I guess it's an alright addition here. There probably could be more effective things you can do, but with the map's difficulty, it ended up working out pretty well, and it was a fun little challenge. So I tried to go for the glue early on. There were really mostly issues in the early game because I didn't get like any early game carry tower. I was trying to push straight into like this glue and sub, which can work out kind of really, but just based on the length of this map and like how a lot of times the towers are very far away and relying on like that Etienne range buff to reach stuff, it wasn't really the most consistent thing, and there were a lot of deaths, so that kind of happened. But after that, I was able to greed through, and I got the Bloon Solver really early, which is really nice. So I'll come back in some time when something else happens. Alright, so we're rounding off the mid-game. We got all of our towers up. I'm just waiting to get Moab Eliminator right now. And we're going to be getting a TN level 20 pretty late. That shouldn't necessarily be a bit of an issue, though. That's just the really annoying thing about these custom maps. You only get intermediate hero leveling. So if I had expert hero leveling on a map like this, which would definitely be considered an expert level map, that would just be so much nicer. Maybe, I don't know, either like hard, actually probably expert level. It was pretty tricky here and there, but it was still pretty chill though, and I was able to then get Etienne level 20 a bit later, which is kind of when I needed it. I just had to do some micro and use a bunch of abilities in some of those earlier rounds in between. 95 was luckily really easy, but I did end up getting more issues on 98, so I had to spend a bit of money. I wasn't really trying to go for an insane amount of cash spare. If I was trying to do that, I would probably not get preemptive strike and switch it out for something a little bit more cost effective, but I was trying to get whatever I could. Like, I didn't want to just spend all of my money and call it a day and make it like the easiest thing possible. So I was forced to unfortunately get 2 more Moab presses again to hold those ZMGs and fortified BFBs back, so Bloon Solver had more space to take everything out. And then I got a snowstorm because I predicted that I would kind of need that on round 99, and I didn't want to get stuck in a stupid issue on 99, which was definitely true. So we used that, beat 99, and then 100. The balloons on this map are smaller, so I could not see the damage stages, so I just plopped the ability at a random time and it worked out. Pretty cool, a little bit of cash spare, and very nice map. Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!